hands referred to a larger bench, preferably of 9 judges, we are of the view that these matters should be heard by a bench of 9 learned judges immediately following the hearing IR Coelho. Now I have to indicate this. Coelho has nothing to do with 39B. The issue there was, even though it's been put in the 9th schedule, are 14, 19, and 21 available to the extent they affect the basic structure. And there are observations there which my lords may consider in this matter also on 31C also, which says even though you put it in the 9th schedule, the trinity of rights under 14, 19, 21 can still be taken for the purposes of challenging a particular law, a specific law. So there, of course, there was a constitutional amendment to add it to the 9th schedule. Here, despite 31C has no such provision, there are observation in Coelho which says that I can still challenge, and therefore we'll be pressing that point also. That despite the fact, even if my lords holds that 31C survives, that it's protected by 39B, my right to challenge under the trinity of 14, 19, 21 still survives, which is what Coelho has said. So we'll make that good.
Deshwananda Bharati.
Lordship.
Deshwananda Bharati, they affirmed whatever was there prior to the judgment of.
Lordship.
Incidentally, it is tomorrow, 24th of April, 73. But anything thereafter has to meet the challenge.
Absolutely, I'm grateful. But therefore, my lords have thereafter held that even acts and statutes, not just constitutional amendment, cannot be violative of the basic structure, and point out there are two direct judgments that even acts on the standalone basis can be challenged on the ground that they violate the basic structure. And Coelho, now 9 judges of my lord's court, have upheld the same. Now, there are observations that 31C also this will apply in Coelho itself, but that issue did not squarely arise here. There.
But if you now look at the last two orders which you have shown us,
Lordship.
7 judge,
Lordship.
and then of 5,
Lordship.
the two orders really dwell on 39B.
Lordship.
There is really no reference to 31C.
Lordship.
Or nor is that point specifically referred to the bench.
Except in para 6, insofar as they say await Coelho. So Coelho would then be that are those rights available?
Because they probably wanted to await Coelho because another 9 judges.
Coelho must have been, my lord, on the anvil of being listed.
It has some impact.
On the anvil of being listed. But that appears to be.
No, I was also appearing in Coelho. It was not on the anvil of being listed. But we pointed out that the same issue arises there in the context of 31B. That even if you put that act in the 9th schedule, you can still challenge it on the ground of violation of the basic structure. And that's the issue we raise here also, that even if it's protected by 31C and we fail in all our other contention, it is still open. And that's the short issue we want your lordships to consider.
So why does a bench of 9 have to consider that issue?
Because, in fact, the Coelho reference order explains that, but Coelho, as 9-judge bench, decided this issue for 31B. So we'll indicate, my lords, as we...
Very tenuous,
It is, to that limited extent, yes. But my lords, we are... Just give me a moment. Correct.
I mean, that is the point that I...
Three ways we also discussed that. May I just... There are, so lordships, I'll just submit there 2-3 possibilities. I'm not... So, I may just, this is what we consider, my lord. I'll just place it before you. And then you may consider as you, my lords, may.
The ambit of the reference.
Lordships, I'll do that. But we thought there were three possibilities that arise in this case.
Yeah.
The that the two judgments, Sanjeev Kok and Abu Kaur Bai, are 5 judges. Ranganath is 7 judges. But Minerva, the Mafatlal judgment is 9 honorable judges. If my lords either can hold that Mafatlal is obiter, then it's open to my lords to decide this issue. Otherwise, my lords may have to consider whether it has to go higher to a 11-judge bench. In case my lords is not in, doesn't hold that Mafatlal was obiter and it's clearly obiter, we'll try to make that good. In which case, it's open to my lords to decide this matter. Is our first submission. Tell me, what is this? Lords will consider whether on Mafatlal issue, my lords wants to consider that and will make it good that those are arbiter observation. It an arbiter observation. It had nothing